to like and subscribe, even hit the hype button if you're feeling nice.
Okay, so I just finished watching The Distinguished, streamable on Roku TV or the Roku app. It was everything it needed to be and more. It was so good. I let me calm down. So, if you haven't seen it, there's gonna be spoilers or whatever, so go see it now. I'm just gonna, just go watch it and then come back and watch this, and then you can see what I'm about to say. Now, it was so good. It was black people, magic, HBCU, all that jazz. It was really good, really good. And, I mean, you see it now, so you know what happens. Now, let's start with the kiss. That kiss, I mean, the half-white friend, whatever his name was, he was giving me the vibes. But the kiss threw me. I was like, oh, okay, that's happening. I didn't see it coming. I mean, I saw it coming, like, as soon as it was, like, they were on the bed together, he looked at him, then I saw it coming. But, like, before that, I wasn't thinking that was gonna happen. And then it did, and, like, I'm still not even sure, because the kiss, it looked like it was, like, something that hadn't happened before. It seemed like a new thing, because when the guy went in, he was, like, he seemed hesitant and, like, scared about what the response might be. Like, it seemed like the first time. But then the main character, Seven, he didn't really respond. And so he just looked at the guy, and then the phone call happened, and then they just didn't talk about it. They just acted like it didn't happen whatsoever. And I'm just like, so is that not the first time, or is that just the reaction, the no reaction, or what? Cause I don't know. But I mean, he wasn't mad as far as we could tell, and he didn't act aggressively, so that's a good sign, I guess. But now he got snatched away by the distinguished gentleman or whatever, so who knows? The guy could be like, oh my gosh, I kissed him and he ran away from his school. That'd be so crazy. Okay, but speaking of these distinguished gentlemen, so they pop up. First, it was funny when they first grabbed him, because they were like, don't talk, come with us if you want to join. And it's like, you got a bag over my head. How am I gonna try to come with you? What do you mean? And then they did the whole powder in the face magic, and it's just like, so is he coming willingly, or are you kidnapping him? Because you said come with us if you want to join, but then you knock him out with the powder stuff. Okay. Then he wakes up, and they're all like, oh, you don't know already? And they're like, magic is real. There's demons in another world trying to possess people or whatever. And we were fighting them, but we can't now because your dad closed the portal. And then, ever since your dad closed the portal. And then from all that, he gets, my dad is alive? And the guy's like, yeah. And whenever he was like, my dad's alive, I was like, when did you hear your dad's alive? I heard demons, magic, fighting, and your dad closed the portal in the past. I didn't hear your dad is actively doing something or any other thing that would say your dad's alive. But he goes, my dad's alive? And I'm like, okay. And then the guy goes, yeah, your dad's alive, which is like, makes it seem as if, I'm sure these guys are the good guys, right? Because it's called the Distinguished, so like, obviously the distinguished people, unless these guys are not the distinguished, which I doubt it's gonna get that complicated and convoluted. I'm pretty sure they're the good guys and they're telling the truth about whatever. But the way it was set up, I'm like, he just said, oh, my dad's alive, like, obviously looking for hope, and the guy was just like, yeah, your dad's alive. And it's like, he could be saying that just to get you to go along with everything. And then he goes, your dad would want me to say happy birthday. And it's like, duh, it's his birthday. That's not, like, convincing me of anything. That's not making it seem like you actually knew his father in any way. That, like, anybody's dad would want you to tell the son happy birthday on his birthday. But, yeah, I just found it, like, the way it's set up, right, like, in that scene, it's like, it could be a total farce, and he's just being tricked, because then they're, all of a sudden, it's like, we gotta go right now, this is our last chance, and it's like, so, this is your last chance? Last chance to do what exactly? Open the portal? Is it, like, permanently locked after his 18th birthday for some reason? And why... I mean, obviously they'll explain this in the future to come or whatever. But, like, why are you even... Do you even need to open the portal? Like, if the portal's closed, is the portal not preventing the demons from getting over here? Because isn't that the goal? I thought you said There's demons. They like to possess people and wreak havoc, but the portal's closed. So, are we saying we can't get to them to stop them without going through the portal, but they can come and possess people still? Because then it would make sense if you want to go and stop them, you have to go through the portal. Because right now, the only ones who are trying to cross over, it seems, are you guys and whatever. So I don't know. I'm just saying the whole scenario could be read as they're the bad guys trying to get into this other realm, and they're just telling him whatever he needs to hear. But I'm sure that's not the way it's gonna go. I just found it. He didn't ask too many questions besides, is his dad alive and who are you? And yeah, but his eyes were glowing the same as theirs, so I'm presuming it's all kosher around here. Now, they're going through this portal, which is not the portal they're trying to open, obviously, to go where? Because they transported him to this one place just to open up a portal here and go someplace else again? It's like, why didn't we just go to that place in the first place? But yeah, it was so good, honestly. They had the guy, I need to learn these actors' names. He was the actor from the show From, and he's from Lost. He's always in something. What else was he in? Was he in something else recently? I feel like I saw him in just one other thing that was like another, like stuff was magical craziness is going on. He's always in something like that. Harold Perrineau is apparently his name. They had him. They had the not Hen from 911, but Hen's wife, whatever that actress's name, and she was in it. And one of the distinguished guys. I definitely don't know what his name is. Maybe I should just look up the cast of the movie, cause cast of the distinguished, so good. Cast of the distinguished, no, by Castleberry. Dang. Well, I don't know which one he is because I don't know the name of his character. But I seen him around in some movies or shows or something like that. Good actor. Yeah, they got a lot of big names, which I'm sure it's because, it's like, it was all a very black film, and I'm sure they did it, to support, black industry and everything. Which, good on them, because they really brought it to the... Is it a movie, or is it... It's like, it was obviously not the whole thing. I don't know if this was like, supposed to be like a movie, a short movie, short film, or if it's like just a part thing. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a pilot sort of thing to get started, but whatever it was, I want more of it, and I want more of it now. Oh my goodness. It was so good. I hope when they do continue it, they don't like get a whole new cast or anything, because I like the way it was. I like the way it is. And the mom, okay, see, another thing that made me, now I'm just getting all around the place. Another thing that made it seem like it could have been read as them tricking him or whatever is the fact that his mom didn't tell him everything. Because at one point, he says, oh, that's what she's been trying to tell me, but from what I saw, she wasn't trying to tell you nothing. The only part that might have made it seem like she was trying to say something is when she said, your father is proud of you, instead of your father was proud of you. Now, that could have been taken as, since he's dead, he is proud of you from heaven, or that could have been read as her trying to let him know your father's still alive. Even though, why wouldn't you just tell him? Like, there's nobody watching or whatever to make sure you don't tell him, or that's trying to find out the secrets about it that you can't tell him. Like, you knew these people were going to come and try to induct him into the distinguished peoples, and you gave him no warning? Okay.
Okay, so I just watched it again. Dream Guy and photo that he picked up, which I'm presuming we're supposed to think that's his dad, do look like the same guy, but in the, like, I mean, okay, let me slow down. They look like the same guy. Now, are we presuming this is his dad? Because if his dad's light skinned and his mom is light skinned, he came out surprisingly dark skinned. But whatever. Okay, that happened. Now, is the dad in the dream, is that supposed to just be... Because the dad supposedly died the day he was born, right? So he wouldn't he would only know what his dad looks like from the picture, and that's why he was imagining him that way in his dream. But the dad's older now because like I'm I'm wondering if they're gonna have like an older actor once that whenever he actually finds the dad, opens up the portal, and we find the dad or whatever. Are we gonna see an older actor, or are we gonna see this actor who looks this age? Because if it's this age, it looks a little young to me. I mean, I know black don't crack, but he looks a little young. I mean, the mom was good too, so it might make sense. But yeah. Oh, also the little fire diorama video thing that they were doing to explain everything. That is very reminiscent of what happened in the dream. I mean, they had more people in the fire thing, and then it like got whittled down to one, which might be what happened to the dad, and he might be the last one. But whatever, whatever. So dad in the picture, in the dream, same guy, also same scenario going on in the fire. Right? Right? Right.
But it was so good. Oh my goodness. I just hope everybody watches it, and hopefully you did watch it before you watch this. But yeah, I've been rambling for a while. It was so good. I watched it literally. I actually watched it twice. I watched it on Roku first, and then I went to YouTube and I watched it there also. Cause we gotta support anybody we can. Honestly, I might watch it again after this just so I can see what other pieces I didn't. I'm assuming that dream wasn't just a dream. Like it probably really happened. Why did he try to, use the fire? He had the fire hands, and then the fire hands went out for a second, and then he like put them back on. And I'm like, okay, but you're not using the fire to save yourself from this smoke demons that are like funneling and surrounding you. And then he woke up and put it on the board. Like, why are you putting these words on? Can you only remember one word from each dream, or are they saying like, what did he say in the dream? He said, find the something something fire, or something like that. Or is he telling you to find something different each time, or what? Because why are you collecting one word per dream, and you don't seem to have any type of map going, no theories about any of the words. You're just collecting them and keeping them. Is that going to come into play? I hope so, because if not, we wasted time on that. Oh, and Reverend, played by the front actor, he definitely knows something is up, because he was like, you saw it. He was like, I felt the darkness, and I know you saw it. So, is he part of the distinguished people, or what? I want to know everything already. Should I read the book? There's a book, guys. It's based on the book. Should I read the book? I should read the... No. I like to watch the visual media of things before I go to the reading of it. But I don't know if I want to wait. Do I want to wait? I don't know. They had some music in here. They had one song by, I don't even know her name. It's like Iniko, I think, maybe. She's like, I'm from outer space. I'm a and she yeah. I've had that saved since forever in my TikTok thingy, and it was in this. I was like, good for her, getting her money, getting her publicity and whatnot. Yeah, it was good. I just love to see the collaborations from the different aspects all together. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it was really good. Bye.